Today I'm going to try and build a better composter. I have been researching composters for several years, reading books and looking at research papers and everything. But I am a total amateur to composting, even though I've been composting for most of my life. It started with, we would throw scraps, veggie scraps, fruit, leaves, things like that in a hole that was dug in the corner of our garden. So it was like a humus pile. I've thrown things on piles and also in bins of all sorts. And none of them have really worked out for me. So now I'm trying something different. I saw a model made by Lee Reich, I think it's Lee Reich, last year, and I'm gonna give it a shot. It's like Lincoln log compost bin. Okay, the materials I'm using are composite wood, which was a special buy at the hardware store. I'm not a fan of plastic, but this is recycled plastic with wood fibers and pulp. I've already cut them to 4-foot lengths. I'm using a handsaw, a hammer, and an old dull chisel, and a cardboard cutout for the template. And I'm going to cut notches in each of the ends and stack them. Because I want the compost bin 4 feet by 4 feet by 3.5 feet high, I have cut all the boards into 4-foot sections, and I am now going to mark the notches that I need to cut out. They're 2 inches in from the end, and each notch is 1/4 the depth of the board. The board is 5.5 inches. I'm just going to draw my notches on both sides. And cut them out. Because this model is Lincoln log style with offset stacking, the base needs 2 half-size boards. So I took a board that has the 4 notches in the ends, and I cut it down the middle to make a half-size board. So these will be the base on opposite ends, and then these boards will be full boards that run this way. The reason I chose this model out of composite wood is because it should last 30 years. I've tried composting. I built bins out of slab cedar wood and they've fallen apart. I've used pallets. They also break down. I've used welded wire, like 2x4 inch welded wire corn crib, and cut 10-foot sections and made them into a round bin with carabiners. The problem with that is, like, raccoons can get into them and grass can start growing in them. And we've also used the black compost bins with the lids that you can get from your city waste management department, and they're great, I guess, if you have a small amount of compost. They might keep raccoons out, but the squirrels chew through them in a year. And when I've used them, they don't have enough space in them. Ours are overflowing. This method, the bin will be enclosed, and I will put like rubber membrane or something over the top to keep the moisture in, the heat in, and hopefully the chipmunks and raccoons out. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not sure what side I like better. This is the underside of the composite board, and if you come around, the top side, or the good side, is this, with this sort of plasticky fake wood grain shiny part. I think I might keep that on the inside, but other than that, I think this is a good size. Obviously the boards will be added as the compost pile builds, so I've just assembled it to see what the finished height would be. I think you can put hardware cloth underneath it before you start piling your compost in, just to keep critters from crawling up underneath. But it's not as drool worthy as Charles Dowding's setup, but it's pretty nice. I like it. Thanks for watching.